In every life, there is a moment when God steps into the deepest places of our soul, not to judge us, but to heal us. This is the story of a woman, forgotten by her town, rejected by her past, wounded in ways no one ever saw, and how one encounter with Jesus changed everything. This is the story of the Samaritan woman at the well, a story of shame turned into purpose, brokenness turned into calling, and an outcast becoming the first messenger of the gospel. The sun was scorching. It was noon, the hottest, loneliest hour of the day. No one went to draw water at this time, except her. She chose this hour for one reason: to avoid people, to avoid the whispers, to avoid the stares, to avoid the pain. Her life had been a long chain of heartbreaks, 5 failed marriages, a man who wasn't even her husband, and a reputation that felt like a prison. Yet on that day, a stranger was waiting for her, a stranger who knew her story and still wanted to meet her. As she approached the well, she saw him, a Jewish man sitting alone, looking at her not with judgment, but with compassion. Jews never talked to Samaritans. Men never engaged women alone in public. Everything about that moment broke social rules. But Jesus was never limited by human rules. Tene? Spoke, will you give me a drink? She froze, surprised, confused. Why would he ask her, a Samaritan woman, for anything? So she answered cautiously, how is it that you, a Jew, ask me, a Samaritan woman, for a drink? She expected rejection. She expected him to walk away. She expected judgment, but he didn't. Instead, Jesus offered something she had never heard before. If you knew the gift of God, you would have asked me, and I would have given you living water. For a moment, her pain paused. Living water. What did he mean? Who was this man? She tried to hide behind logic. Sir, you have nothing to draw with. Where will you get this living water? But Jesus wasn't after water. He was after her heart. Whoever drinks this water will thirst again, he said. But whoever drinks the water I give will never thirst. Then Jesus gently touched the deepest wound inside her. Go, call your husband, he said. Her heart tightened. Her past rushed back like a flood. She whispered, I have no husband. Jesus responded, you are right. You have had 5 husbands, and the man you are with now is not your husband. Jesus responded, you are right. You have had 5 husbands, and the man you are with now is not your husband. Her secret, the shame she carried alone, the pain she tried to bury, eke now it all. Yet his eyes held no condemnation. Only love, only healing. She felt exposed, but also understood, seen, known. For the first time in years, someone spoke to her without disgust, without labels, without rejection. So she asked him a spiritual question, a sincere one, about worship, not about God, about truth. And Jesus revealed something profound. True worshipers will worship the Father in spirit and in truth. Then she said, we know the Messiah is coming. When he comes, he will explain everything to us. And Jesus replied with words that shattered her world and rebuilt her heart. I, the one speaking to you. I'm he, the Messiah, the Savior, the one she had heard about since childhood, was standing right in front of her, speaking to her, loving her, calling her. In that moment, everything changed. Shame melted, fear disappeared. Her heart awakened. She dropped her water jar, the symbol of her old life, and ran back to the town that rejected her. She shouted with joy, come, see a man who told me everything I ever did. Could this be the Messiah? The people who once avoided her now followed her, because her transformation was undeniable, and because God used the most unlikely woman to bring an entire community to him. Her story is the story of every broken heart, every forgotten soul, every person who feels unworthy. Jesus meets us in our pain, not to condemn, but to heal. He meets us at our wells where we run from others. And he says, "Give me your heart, and I will give you living water." If he could restore her, he can restore you. He can restore anyone. All it takes is one moment, one encounter with Jesus to change everything.